you a live reading, and I named it Love in the Shadows because a lot of us have a lot of people that we're dealing with that we love, that we can't be with. And I'm really looking at romantic love right now because I haven't done any love readings, specific love readings, in a while. But give me just one sec and finish getting this set up real quick. I hope you guys are well. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you got, welcome. I'm so glad you joined me. I haven't done love in such a live reading in such a very long time that I'm actually not even sure how many of you are going to join. I'm super happy if you're here though, that's for sure. I'm trying to get the mute button on this so we don't hear me talk on this end. But I wanted to see the messages on the video itself. So how are you guys? I hope you're well. One more sec. I'm having a little bit of a hard time. I haven't done live in, oh my goodness, I think I did like one or two in the year 2020, but most of it I haven't done since October of 2019. Hi, you guys. I'm so happy you're here. I'm having a hard time checking into my own, I have to do it a different way. So, are you ready for the weird holiday? Hello, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. We're going to look at all the zodiac signs and oh, I had a whole bunch of my business ones up. It's like, no, that doesn't work right. So anyway, let's go ahead and start. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with Aries, and we're looking at, and give me a sec while I'm doing this. I'm going to set this up while I'm talking to you. But this is, I don't know, are you guys having computer issues? Are you guys having things like knock your computer off and things like that? Because I sure am. And that's really not fun to deal with, especially because I thought this was all set up, but it isn't. So it is on your end. But one sec, I want to be able to see your comments. And they keep asking a lot of questions, right? When you guys go on your computer, it's asking you a whole lot of questions. Mine sure does. So let me find me. There we go. I found me. Okay, now I got it. All right, now I can see you. So hello, now I can see your questions. I couldn't see them before. And I'm not using earplugs, so you're going to hear a lot of noise, but it's just noisy everywhere. I mean, it really is. Except for my dog. You can hear my dog, that Captain Lovebug. Now, he's a great dog. He's beautiful. He's a golden retriever. He is the biggest love bug ever. He weighs about 80 pounds. And he sleeps on top of me, so sometimes I get stuck, and that's what happened last night. So we're going to start with the sign of Aries, and what we're going to do, this is love in the shadows. And if you guys could help when somebody comes on, if they ask what I'm doing, if you could just let them know, that would be awesome. Let me go get the dog. Otherwise, he'll do that the whole time. Thank you. I see people do that and I'm like, why do you do that? Well, sometimes we have to do that. So we're going to start off with Aries, and we're looking, and we're going to follow through and then end on Pisces. So if you guys can help me along the way in case I forget, because it's such a, I focus on you guys. So, this is love in the shadows. This is for those of you who are dealing with somebody in a romantic way. Whether you're with them and in a relationship, this might be your soulmate, your twin flame. This could be anybody that you actually know, that you have feelings for, or they have feelings for you. And it is on a romantic level. Some of you may be able to take this as a family type situation, but I think this is going to be more love because we're looking at love in the shadows, right? So Aries, getting to know each other. And that's really a great card to get, because when we get to know a person, that's how we get to know if we're making the right choice. How do they feel with us and all of that, right? So that's a really good card to get. And let's go from here. So, you guys all ready for holiday? Probably not. I don't think any of us really are. You got the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles actually came out in reverse. And the Five of Pentacles is all about feeling rejected, abandoned, and unwanted. Now, this could be what you were dealing with in the past, and you didn't get to know the person. But for a lot of you, I feel that you want to get to know the person. And they may have ghosted you. They may have just cut you off, right? And it came out in reverse. So when it comes in reverse, that's all about, in the tarot itself, that's about feeling regret. And I normally don't do the reversal, but it's a really important piece of your reading, Aries. This is a part of you that you may be feeling guilty about something because it's on your end. And we're going to see what your other person is doing. Hello and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So it's a little weird the way I'm doing it. You got the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is saying that you are worn out, you're tired as all get out. So we're looking at these two right here. And Aries, this is you. This represents you right here because it is talking about wands. And wands is the fire. And that's that passion and excitement inside of you. But it's the drive that we have and all of the energy and effort that we put into that particular relationship. And it is, when it's rejected, we feel horrible. We feel abandoned. Maybe I should have got to know them a little bit better. And for some of you, this very well may be an actual lesson where you get to learn that lesson. And the Nine of Wands is about somebody coming back around again. And right now, with the planetary shifts, and I should have said this right in the very beginning, but I was a little off because I couldn't get my things, it wasn't on. It knocks me off somehow in my personal. But with the shifts that are taking place, and as the age of Piscean is rolling into the age of Aquarius, there's a certain point in time when as it moves out, they move. I mean, imagine this, right? So one is moving out, one's moving in. There's a certain point in time where they kind of mirror each other. And Gemini, I just did your reading for the week, and that was part of your message in there. I don't know if it will be in any others. I haven't done those. But what I'm talking about is that Nine of Wands energy that you're feeling can be the energy shifts. It doesn't even have to mean that they are coming back in, but most definitely they're in your thoughts, and you might even be hearing them in your dreams talking to you. Because when we have a telepathic connection with a soul connection, doesn't matter who they are, it can be any soul connection. We can hear them talk to us, you know, like how I tell you I hear Archangel Michael and the angels and the messages that I get for you. It's that same type of, energy. And it is a wonderful, wonderful thing to be feeling, except it's kind of weird. It might make you feel a little bit out of balance. It might even exaggerate for such a short while this feeling of lack, this feeling of rejection, Aries. So with the shifts that are taking place, what I'm talking about is the, hi, Kat, hi, how are you? Oh my goodness, it's so weird. Everything is messed up on mine. It acts like it doesn't know who I am. It does it all the time. I actually had it shut down on me for the first time through this whole situation. It has not, you know, knocked down on me. And that was the first time was this morning. And I've been up since like 10:30 last night. I've been up like all night. I did take a little bit of a nap. But you guys, this is a really good energy because I feel that with these shifts, like over the past 4 or 5 days, I myself on Saturday, now I started feeling it before that. Oh, he's checking the neighbors next door. He's looking out on the snow. Hey, hey, what are you doing, Cappy? He likes to watch the dogs next door. Yeah, I know. And I felt this moment of just still on Saturday. So over the past 4 or 5 days, it's been kind of up and down. Like I might be a little bit angry, a little irritated, a little bit weepy. It's been like a whole roller coaster of emotions wrapped into like 4 or 5 days. And it may extend a little bit further, but today is a really high vibrational day. And I hope some of you are feeling that high vibration. Oh, I'm so glad to be back online. Yeah, I haven't been here for so long because I needed to take care of my own stuff. And I'm very happy to be back. You've got the Queen of Cups. Now, somebody made a comment the other day, and you'll see I'm going to start posting. Anybody who makes a negative comment, I'm going to flip that right up on the top of the read. So if you're making a comment and you want attention and it's negative, it will be drawn up. Unless it's going to hurt somebody, I'm going to take it down and block you. But if you want to make a statement and it's derogatory, we are all going to listen to you and we are all going to talk to you. So I'll pull those messages on the top, okay? So somebody made a comment, I am so sick and tired of the King of Cups coming up in my reading. I never want that person back in. Now that's being one, very judgmental, but let me explain something. This represents a multitude of different energies. It's not just the one person that you knew that was a Pisces, okay? It is much more in depth. These, all of the messages we give are much more in depth. This is the Queen of Cups. Now, this is a person who has this beautiful heart. This is a person who knows how to create a beautiful relationship. Thank you so much, and greetings to you too from UK. And this person knows how to create a very loving relationship. They're romantic. It doesn't have to be the zodiac sign. If it is the zodiac sign, it would be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, not just one zodiac. But what I'm trying to do by pulling these messages up is point out the way that we talk, the way that we listen to what we say, because sometimes we don't even hear what we say. So with this energy, you're dealing with somebody who does love you. This is all about love right here. This is a person who has huge love. Or it can be flipped now, all right? Because somebody got abandoned, somebody ran away, and I guarantee you this is a soul connection, most definitely. Somebody you believe is your real person, okay? Whether you believe it's soul connection or not. We have the Princess of Pentacles, and this is a very slow-moving offer, a slow-moving energy that's coming toward you. So it really coordinates with what is on the opposing end. It's taking a really long time for them to come forward. I feel you want an apology from this individual. For some of you, For some of you, what I'm hearing is this individual told you that they love you. They actually made you believe inside your heart that they're the one. They convinced you that this is the real deal. And then they ghosted you, like they just abandoned you. And that's a really horrible thing to deal with. You got the card of self-esteem. And that would be appropriate for this, wouldn't it, Aries? Because self-esteem would be lowered when they left, but when they return, and they are going to, if you're waiting for a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and this sounds similar to yours, then this may be your particular reading. This person is going to come in and they are going to offer you an offer, and I'm hearing it's going to be a really good grounded offer. However, there's going to be like a delay. Hello and welcome to all of you guys. And if you know me, I focus on the reading and then I turn around and look at the messages. So if you'll be patient, I would really appreciate that. You are protected from all kinds of harm right now. Oh, Cappy got that card. Dog. He gets mad at me and he steals my cards. I have to lock all my doors up. He comes up and he takes it, and then he comes in with them hanging out of his mouth. So he kind of contaminated this. It's funny. You're protected and it got eaten, right? I mean, you know, I'm just saying. It's like, but this is a really good card because this is saying that you are protected. So when these people return that hurt us, it is not easy to look at them. It's not easy to talk to them because our heart's going and our breath is out of balance. And in order for us to be grounded, in order for us to really focus on getting to know the person and not jumping from A to M, we want to make sure we get to know these people. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. And when we get to know them, we can see when they get scared. We can feel when they're going to run away. And we can usually tell why they're going to run away. So, yeah, I'm going to pull one more card and see how this is working out for you. Now, this is for a week right now from the time that you view this reading. Thank you. And there you go. Awesome. Look at this. You got this, the Wheel of Fortune. You're coming to a complete they said semicircle because they need to still work with you. You have to come out of the feeling of being abandoned. And when this person returns, you may feel like you coming out of it, and you will, but there's still going to be a little bit of that insecurity that I'm talking about, that self-esteem. So while you are working on you, make sure you feel really good about you. You see the Queen of Cups. She knows how to look good, feel good, and smell good, just like the Queen of Wands, just like all the queens do. And this is for men and women. It's the energy of love that I'm talking about. It would be the right side of the brain. It would be the love and the nurturing side of you. They want you to nurture yourself while you are working on you. Whoever is talking to me right now, they are going to work on your partner. And you will be hearing from them 2 to 3 weeks. You'll be hearing from them in 2 to 3 weeks. So it might be right around Christmas. It could be right around New Year's over the next 2 to 3 weeks, Aries. So I hope that helps you guys out a lot. And yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so excited you guys are here. I was hoping I'd just get like, you know, I was thinking maybe 2 people would show up. It's because I haven't done it in so long. Oops. So let me move on to the sign of, what are we looking at? What sign's next? We are going to look at the sign of Taurus. Sign of Taurus right now. And I know somebody asked me to do a Taurus reading, and I'm so happy. Thank you for posting that. Very happy to have you help me. So happy to have you help me. Thank you. Taurus. Oh my goodness. You know, Taurus, you have this energy about you that's very... it's masculine, kind of like the Aquarian, the feminine, the female. I'm an Aquarian. And women in the Aquarian sign can become or be viewed as very masculine. We carry that masculine energy. And what I mean by that, it's like a power that comes with the sign. And that's what I'm talking about with Taurus. You have this incredible, I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm here. So watch out for me. Now you got the 6 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles is equal reciprocity. It's ebb and flow, back and forth energy with whoever you're dealing with. Okay, you're dealing with somebody that is not giving. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It could be you that we're talking about because it is on your side. But it came in the reverse. So this is a person who may be giving too much. Taurus, are you giving too much? Are you putting too much energy into one person and they're not giving back to you? I mean, that's what we really want to see, because this is an ebb and flow kind of a situation. So if you're feeling a little bit upside down with the partner that you are with right now, take a look. Don't even say anything to them. Just look at what you're doing, and your energy alone, which comes from your thoughts, people, it comes from your mind. All right, your energy is what they may be picking up on. So I'm hearing for you that it's important that you, meditation is good. Prayer, meditation, walking in the park. And if you can't do these things, there are always ways to do it. And I'm going to be doing a lot of videos coming up. They'll be in my online courses, and they'll be on my online Ascension store. I have all these things that are out there, and they're getting ready to, you guys are going to find them very soon. I'm starting to pop them up. But if you can, I'm seeing a planter box. So start making some planter boxes in your home. Why? Because that allows you to nurture. If you're alone and you need to give love, we have to give love to get love. We have to be open to love in order to receive it. So when we shut ourselves down to like one person that is upside down, we're actually shutting down the opportunity for every single thing, person, and place. You're literally creating a blockage that affects one or more areas of your life. So it's time for you to work on a way to get back in balance. And that was simply a suggestion. So I hope that can help some of you, because when I get these little black, it's the insert that goes inside of a planter box, and they're very affordable, and they're like this, and you can actually put plants. You can plant like, tomatoes and carrots and things like that, or just beautiful flowers, but put them in your home. Open your windows up. That's going to help you too. If you feel kind of trapped and stuck right now, yeah, this is somebody that you have passion for, and that could be why you're giving a little bit too much, Taurus. You might really like this person. You like the way you feel around them, so you might be over giving. This is all about ebb and flow here. So let's see who you're dealing with an Aquarian in the reverse. That's not good. You got a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, an Aquarian in the reverse. That's not good. The Star card. This is about hope. This is about faith, and this is about healing. And this has everything to do with the planetary shifts that are going on right now. And I feel for a lot of you, you may have felt staggered because it's in reverse, and this is about healing. They didn't tell you what you wanted to hear. For some of you, for one group of you, they did not tell you what you wanted to hear. So you may have been putting a lot of energy and effort into this situation, and nothing came back. And that's like saying, I love you, and they go, oh, thank you. It's like, oh, well, what do you do with that, But the good thing is we have the Emperor. So if this is you we're talking about, this can actually turn out to be a really good reading. If this is a person you're dealing with, the Emperor, they're very stubborn. And Taurus, you are a fixed sign. And this could actually be kind of, like I said, the energy that comes from inside of us. This is a person who's very much in control of things. And you know what? When I'm done, I'm going to talk to Aries if you're still here, and I'll answer questions. I forgot to. I haven't been on live for such a long time. But the Emperor is having things in control. You know how to do things. They know how to do things, and they know how not to do things. What works, what doesn't work. And that's part of the ebb and flow as well. Equally, the divine spiritual side of what's going on the planet shifting, and how we're moving from Pisces into Aquarius. but also it has to do with the twin flame soulmate dynamic. The twin flame is your complete opposite. So if you're an overgiver, they're an overtaker. If you're older, they may be younger. You may have a more mature way of thinking. You guys are opposite, but yet you come in the middle in a beautiful place, and it's all about passion. And it truly is. And when I say passion, I don't mean like, you know, dirty, naughty. I'm talking sensual. The sensual, passionate. Look at how they're, you know, this is sensual. This is beautiful. So when you're with this person, you feel beautiful. Man or woman, you feel absolutely invincible. But if they're too stubborn, then they aren't going to be able to give back to you. So take a look at who you're dealing with and make sure that that's the right person for you. Yeah, we're going to pull another card. All right, we have the card of forgiveness. I acknowledge that when we harbor any kind of anger, any kind of, you know, when we feel angry, this is somebody angry. This is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Now, the Queen of Pentacles normally in the upright is a very grounded energy. A person who knows, you know, kind of a beautiful counterpart really for this, and in a not quite the more mature way as the Empress. But this is a beautiful making of a partnership between these two energies. And this would be the sign of Aries, okay? And I also feel you are definitely in it. And I'm hearing Scorpio may be attached to this as well, if we're looking at specific zodiac signs. But you see, this is a person who's really grounded. Normally, I feel you are, because you are a Taurus. And you are a very grounded individual. You like things secure. You like things safe. You like to throw yourself into your work until you get everything right where you have it. Perfect. And that's kind of this energy right here. You see how you two of you really kind of are compatible, because they're very much like that. But if you're giving too much, and you're not setting boundaries, then they can take too much. So what may have happened is that exact scenario where you overgave and they did not give back. Now let me see what they want you to know. I'm going to give you an angel message that goes with this, you guys. And I hope you have a wonderful holiday in case I don't talk to you before that happens. Okay. It says that this is Isabella, and it's talking about the timing is right. The timing is right for this relationship. So a happy, adventurous outcome is getting ready to come through. And what that means is, as this shift are taking place, and you may have felt yourself, like, and I hope you listen to Aries, but you may have felt yourself feeling the ups and downs over the last few days. This is the right time as we gain momentum towards the 21st, and I'm seeing all the way to the 28th of December. This is a prime opportunity. That's, you know, 2 to 3 weeks away, 2 weeks away. They're going to come through, and I'm also seeing that 2-3, that could be 2,000 to 3,000 miles away, 200 to 300 miles away. And for some of you, this is like 2 minutes or 3 minutes, but it's 2s and 3s. Could it be 30? It can be, but it really feels more either just right around the block or very far away. You see, it's like an extreme opposite. But it is the right time. So keep your energy up and take yourself from this way and pull it back in. If you're feeling financial lack, redirect your thinking into a positive vibration, and that's going to help you heal this situation, to give forgiveness with this individual that you really do have a lot of passion for. And I feel there's actual love in this relationship. I feel it has the makings, the energy underneath it has the makings of a true partnership. It really does. So I hope that helps, Taurus. And now I'm going to answer a couple questions that I didn't see. Oh my goodness, there's a bunch of this. Hello to all of you. I'm so glad to be back. I love being online. I'm a little off kilter, you can see, because I haven't done it in a while. But I'm doing very well, Holly. Thank you for asking. Oh, I'm so glad I helped you. I'm so glad I helped you. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so Taurus. That was Taurus, and now we are on to Gemini, Gemini babies. I just did your weekly reading, so you'll be seeing that tonight. Also, you guys, I'm going to be doing ones on Instagram and all kinds of things. So we're going to be moving around. 2021 is going to be different, but it's going to be vibrant for you, and it's going to be really good. That's why I've been, taking all that time off. Well, I had to fix things too. But let's go ahead and take a look at Gemini. Oh, Gemini, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is feeling absolutely, positively ready for the next step in your life. You might be feeling that beautiful, grounded kind of energy, but equally, some of you are recently single. Some of you may have gotten recently single, because I see you standing alone, kind of like not really wearing that, but it's a person standing alone. And you might be analyzing everything that's going on around you, because this Nine of Pentacles actually came in reverse. And that would mean that you're not feeling too good. But that's not actually it. The message that I'm getting for you is that you are doing good. Thank you, Natalie. You are doing really well, but you might not recognize it. So what you're being told is to analyze your situation. Look at everything between you and this person, whether you're with this person or you're apart from them, because a lot of you are not with these people. These are our soulmates, these are twin flames, these are our soul connections that we have been waiting for. This might even be somebody that you were involved with and they have another person on the other side. And that's where that in the shadows comes from. So we're trying to get into the depth of you. I'm trying to pull it out from inside. And it's actually quite, you might be crying a lot. And what I'm feeling, man or woman, if you feel the urge to cry, cry. Let it out. You got to let it out. The tear ducts are here inside of our body for a reason. And if we don't use them, it's got to go somewhere. So it's going to go back inside, right? We don't want that. You got to free yourself. There you go. That's the card that matches what I just said. Free yourself from whatever is restricting you, holding you, feeling like you're single. If you're newly single, you won't be very long. And if you've been single for a while, this might be your reading where you felt kind of stuck and kind of trapped. Stuck in an energy that has been surrounding you for 4-5, that's 4 to 5 years, not months, years. This is a long process. You might even be feeling a little bit of lack of hope, but we're going to try and pull you out of that right now, if possible. Hello, good evening, love and light to you also. So, a lot of crying with this particular reading. I feel a lot of crying underneath the energy. Now that absolutely can have something to do with the planetary shifts, all right? But for some of you, you're dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius individual. And if you see in the background, there's two people back there. Oops, and that's what I'm talking about. Love in the shadows, right? We're gonna look at what is going on here with you. The Queen of Swords is actually, they're a really wonderful person to be with. But this is the person who has been lied to, cheated on, and every possible negative thing you can think of. This person's been through that. They have to learn how to cut people out of their life, and they may have to do it a little bit earlier than other people, but they definitely know how to do it. I feel a lot of you are dealing with an actual Aquarius in this, and some it's a Libra. Obviously, it can be a Gemini as well, but I am picking up their energies. I'm also picking up the sign of Pisces. So we have the Four of Pentacles right next to the person. You may have been in a relationship and they felt jaded, they felt left out. But I feel for a lot of you, this is the lawyer, this is the divorce, this is severing the ties between the two of you because you were at odds. You know, this is the twin flame dynamic right here. The Four of Pentacles is being blocked. And the twin flame comes in to open up us to vulnerability. And when we're open, that's when the real love comes in. We want the real love. We don't want somebody who comes in and makes us feel stuck and trapped and forget that. We're done with that. So this is the dynamic between the two of you. There were huge differences between you, and therefore it ended. But I feel this longing inside of you to begin a new relationship, and you do have a new relationship coming in. And this new relationship coming in is going to be a really, yeah, it's going to be worth waiting for. I was going to say it's going to be a really great one because I can feel the upcoming energy, but this is worth waiting for. If you were dealing with a twin flame or soulmate, if you have an ex-partner, if you have somebody that you love, that you've been thinking of, you're being guided to actually move into first of all, they're saying let go of the negative thinking. You got to let go of the negative thinking. You guys are going to hear me say that a lot from today forward, because if we don't, we aren't going to change. We're going to stay stuck. We're going to stay stuck in the negative energy of feeling like, why bother with love, right? Why should I try? I put everything in there and I never get anything back. But when we free ourselves from whatever's hidden subconsciously, and that's what I help you guys with in my sessions, right? You're freeing yourself from whatever is hidden inside of you. And this is pulling it out from the depth inside of you. I'm talking about in your gut, in your belly. So we're going to be pulling that out, and it's going to put you back into balance. If you're thinking negative thoughts, you got to let those go. Whatever we think, we bring in. If you think you're going to fail, you will fail. If you think you're going to succeed, you're going to succeed, because we focus on whatever what we're thoughting of. Balance is very, very important. Now, I feel like this person might be coming back. No. No. But that's good. They're saying free yourself because you got somebody brand new coming in. The person brand new coming in, there may be a big age difference. There may be a huge, what some view as a divide, okay? However, you're going to come together in a beautiful, beautiful way. Why? Because you say, this is the one you've been waiting for. When you focus your intention on the one you want, not on the one you don't, I don't want this one, but I do want this one. Okay, I know they hurt you and the pain is unbearable, and that's what I'm here for. So this is you being able to move past it. Thank you. And as you do, you're going to feel this beautiful lift. And some of you are getting ready to ascend. I feel a good handful of you are getting ready to ascend. And I will do a video on my ascension because it is an absolutely unbelievable experience. It is very surreal, but it's just beautiful. So I hope that helped you in that area. I'm so glad it did address a lot of you. Good things in store. That was the last message that I heard. Good things are in store for you, Gemini. Now, don't forget, I do have your regular weekly reading. It's going to go up tonight on the 15th. I'm trying to do them in the morning, but I'm recording them in the morning, and then they don't get out until late. So I'm reversing it. I'm working on it. At least I'm here. At least I'm getting these readings out now, back on track. And also, you guys, I am closing my personal readings for a while. Right now, they are all available at holiday discounts, so it's a great time to get that. And I'll be closing them and open them up periodically, but not frequently throughout next year. Now, if you want to be on my subscriber list through my website, that's where you're going to get invitations for readings and things like that. Okay, we are looking at the zodiac sign of super dry throat. You guys dry out there wherever you are? I mean, it is so dry. I'm here in Colorado and it snowed. I was out shoveling snow. If you look at my driveway, I was the only one in the block that didn't have their driveway shoveled because I didn't want to do it. It was really cold. It's super cold. I woke up this morning, it was 30 degrees. It was 60 in the house. So we are looking at the sign of Cancer, and Cancer, we actually have you in your own reading. This is the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups represents the zodiac sign of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Love and light to you too. I love coffee. I love it, love it, love it. And I have been drinking it. I'm cutting back. I had to switch my brands because I'm obsessed with the one. I drink it nonstop. Like my parents did. Remember when our parents used to do that? And you're like, dang, why don't you put something else in there? You have the Four of Pentacles right next to it. And the Four of Pentacles is actually... Oh, yeah, that's cold. 26 degrees. Yeah, in Michigan, it's cold. Yeah, I know. I feel you. We have a dry cold here, so usually it's not. But this has been a damp cold, so I'm like, ooh. You have somebody coming in, or you may have recently, but I feel this is, for some of you, this is an actual apology coming in. This is somebody coming in to say they're sorry. They may have cut you off. They may just be, I feel they're more just like how the picture depicts it, where they're like blocking their heart, going, hey, baby, how you doing? Let's have fun, but... their heart is like, where's your heart go? Do you have one in there? And you want to make sure you can see that heart. Now, I feel this is somebody going to come in and actually give you an apology because they didn't. They did not. Now, it could be you. It may very well be you. But for a lot of you, it's going to be the other person. Let me shuffle these. Now we're going to pull a love card. I'm so glad Angie said that my Aquarius reading really helped a lot. Hello from Scotland. Okay. Yeah, I miss you guys. I don't get to interact with you much. And you'll see in the next one or two readings, I'll have a little bit more ebb and flow on the live readings. And when you haven't done them for a while, it's like... And you remember, I'm going through a lot of things too, right? It's not just you guys. We have two cards that came out for you, Cancer. We have Forgiving and Learning, and Forgiving and Learning has everything to do with the planetary shifts right now that are taking place, has to do with Piscean moving. Pisces is all about love. Now, I don't know about you, but over the last, that would be in the last 200 years. So how does that have to do with what we have in our world, right? It's like, do we have love? Do we have a narcissistic society? But we're not talking about that. We're talking about you. So in your life, this is really about the age of Piscean, moving into the age of Aquarius, about real, about authenticity. You're ready to deal with somebody that is not going to lie to you, somebody that isn't going to say, I love you, and leave. And that's what I told you. I feel this person did. Okay, they said I love you. They showed you. They blocked themselves from you. Both gone. Now they may have ghosted you. They may have outright told you. But what I'm feeling is some of you want an apology, and you're actually going to get it. You had a tremendous attraction for this individual, and I am talking a huge, huge, big, big, big attraction. You fell in love with them. Okay, you did. Cancer, you fell in love with them, and there's no denying it, okay? Whoever this person is, you absolutely love them. And that's why this forgiving is so important. Whether you be with them or not, whether you choose to have a relationship with them or not, the forgiveness is vital for you to move forward in your life. And I'm being guided to tell you this person is going to return. They are going to give you an apology. It doesn't mean they're going to say, let's go run off and get married. Baby steps, baby. Got to have baby steps, all right? So they're going to come in and they're going to present this offer of, oh yeah. We have the Six of Cups, and this is a beautiful card. This is your opposing energy. We also have the Three of Cups, and look at that card. That's what I'm talking about. They really did love you. There's love between you and this person, and I'm talking huge, profound. I feel it in my stomach right now, in my gut, in my solar plexus, and that's where we harbor our emotions, which is right here where the rib cage goes up. And that little center there, that's the start of your solar plexus that goes just above the belly button. You guys may want to join in my meditation group. I'm going to start that, where we'll work together. And not only will I do the meditation with you, but I'm going to talk to you at least once a month. We're going to talk a little bit about it. what we're actually doing as I guide you through these. You have the Ten of Pentacles that came out as well, and I feel you were dealing with a person that you do love and they love you too, but one of the two of you may have been committed, and I believe it was actually them more than it was you, Cancer. You may have been waiting a very long time. I just heard the word decade. Some of you, it's been a decade. It can be any time frame. But the block that you had, you may have been blocked from them talking online, speaking to them at all, and constantly remembering them, bringing back that beautiful this. Oh, it was so amazing. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you've been in love like that, this is a special love. This is like a love that feels pure, just like this. This is, when I see this card, this is about pure love. This is genuine love. It's authentic. This is two people who are completely intertwined with each other. Now, this is the Three of Cups, which is talking about celebration and fun and all that good stuff. But this is you guys intertwining in a way that your souls connect with each other. This is the telepathic type of a relationship between two people. This is the soulmate connection right here in the tarot. This would be somebody you know. Now, you may have known this person from childhood. Like I said, I heard the word decade. And when you look at these cards, it could be somebody you grew up with and you've missed them. This might be your first love from high school. This could be from college, whatever. But it definitely has somebody to do with your foundation. The foundation, the Ten of Pentacles, the family unit, that is the past life, that's going to school with them. So some of you might be actually, oh, you're hearing this person, you're hearing them talk to you, or you're seeing them in your dreams. Like, you know they're communicating, you know they're thinking about you. And if you don't understand the signs, I do have, and I'm going to be redoing them, but right now they're still there. So I did Spiritual Connections Live, look in that particular playlist, and I have how to know if they are thinking about you, and that can help you catch on to that. And it could be vice versa. Yeah, I definitely feel Taurus is involved in this. I feel, you know, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. But I feel Capricorn, Taurus, and Sagittarius. So we have purpose. You guys may have an actual purpose together. That might be why it's been a decade. That might be why it's been 20, 30 years, a high school love coming back around. I've been thinking of my first love over the last, off and on for the last 3 or 4 weeks. I'm not in love with him, but he was the love of my life for a long time. And he devastated me. The cheating, the lies, just all the bad stuff that came with it, right? So that is, it's horrible when we go through that. This person is going to come around. They're going to come in and they're going to give you an apology because you guys have a purpose in life together. And that purpose has everything to do with they're showing me Pisces moving into Aquarius. So it has everything to do with the alignment of the planets. Sorry about slamming them on the desk. I'm not wearing the earplugs because when I wear those earplugs, I will from time to time, but they make my head kind of fried. So I don't like doing it. It makes me like, I can't even function afterwards if I do a lot of readings. Yeah, they are going to come in, and you got the card of humor. You guys have a purpose together, all right? Now, your purpose may very well be to work with other people about blaming. Maybe it's their fault, my fault, whose fault, whatever. But I have a feeling you're going to be working together, whether as a relationship couple or as friends, as soulmate friends, where you're going to be helping people in their life purpose in the divide within their own self. You're going to help people come from a place of negative inside of them where they're blaming everybody else. And you can read a lot of the comments that come through. You can feel the people's energies in a lot of those comments. They don't even have to say it, but you can feel the anger, the blame. They did X, Y, Z. Well, where's your accountability, right? And that's what this journey is all about. It takes two to tango. And that's what this is saying. It takes two to tango. Okay, so when this person comes in, you've got the card of forgiving and learning. Use humor and do not blame. No matter how long you've been separated, it doesn't matter. Humor. Use humor. The lighter side of life is exactly where we need to be. And as we approach the 20th, the 21st, you're going to have to really comprehend the meaning of that. That's what I just heard. Really comprehend the meaning of that. That makes sense. As if you didn't understand that anyway. I'm going to pull one more card as we move forward. But Cancer, this will be how we're ending yours right now. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. So we have the 10 of Pentacles twice. You guys have known each other for a very long time. And well, this is a reading, and I don't know why you're asking that. So you've known each other for a very, very long time, from childhood. For some of you, you may have gone to college together. You may have even had an actual family together a long time ago, but you've been apart. You two are coming back around together, and it's going to be beautiful because the 10 of Pentacles, this is about the permanency. This is the grounding. This is a stable environment that you're going to be creating with this individual. So it's a very, very positive note right there. So I hope that helps you. And sorry, I didn't know if you were saying something rude. I get a lot of people going saying bad things, so that made me stay away. And if you see one, let me know. I have to get a moderator. I don't do it very well, do I, you guys? All right, so Cancer, we're moving out of you. You are welcome, Lupe. I am so glad you like my readings. I love doing them for you. Hello, Sweden. It is so nice to see you. I haven't really been connecting a lot with a lot of you from far away. So I am happy that you are all here. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the sign of, who's next? We're going to look at the sign of Leo. Leo, I love Leos. I really do. You're my opposing energy, by the way, and you can tell on my readings where I have some kind of something going on. You see, Leo and I are absolutely opposite, and they have the lower view count, and so does Cancer, and they're right next to each other. So let's go ahead, and that's just the Aquarian Leo energy. It doesn't mean Lorianne. I mean, it could. I might know every Leo in the world, but right, Tara, that's right. She just said it is. And let me explain to you guys, when you work with me, especially in single sessions, nothing is by chance. And from today forward, in your own personal life, nothing is happening by chance. You are either thinking it and bringing it into reality, or it's shifting into your life because you didn't or you did, okay? Nothing is by chance. Every number, every sequence, that's why you're seeing orbs flying in and out of my videos all the time. And if you didn't watch that, you want to watch that orb, because I did a video on orbs. I don't know where it is. I think it's just in the feed. I didn't put it in a particular category. They are everywhere. Now, somebody on I think it was Instagram this morning. It was really early. I woke up at 10:30 a.m. So I'm like ready to go to bed, and it's 3. But this was an orb that had yellow wings. It was so freaking cool. And it's actual orb. It was floating around. Then all of a sudden you can see a haze, but you can see the movement. I was like, oh my God. I haven't seen that particular orb. I haven't seen that particular view. So I hope that you do something with that video. All right, my dear, finances and career. You have for you, Leo, finances and career. And that is not surprising. So many of us do. We're focusing on changing our lives, trying to create a new type of work, a new career, a new business, change our business, whatever it is, look for a job. Finances and career has been a very big issue in the year 2020 for a lot of people. Not all, but a lot of people. So it's not surprising. And with you, Leo, this is like, you're all, even though you are Leo, and you are all about fire, and you are dynamic. I mean, you really are magnetizing when you want to be. You stand out in a crowd. But when we are focused on our finances and career, you might not even be looking at love right now. I think you've been a little out of the love game. Myself, I haven't been paying attention because I've had to do I've been doing the job of 3 people. And that's why my voice is the way that plus 700 acres was on 700,000 acres just was on fire out here in Colorado. You have so you have the beautiful Page of Cups that came out. And next to it, you have the 5 of Cups. And the Page of Cups is an offer. It's an opportunity. It can be an apology. This is a beautiful little offer of love. This is like that first gesture somebody would take saying, hey, I like you. You want to talk on virtual? You want to go out? And you're like, yeah, I like you too. So this is like puppy love for some people. But it is sincere. It really is sincere. It's just not as advanced as the King, but it's also about an apology from somebody that may have really caused you a lot of pain. Now, you could be expecting the apology, Leo, definitely feeling like it's due to you. And what you're being guided to do is focus on the 2 cups behind you. All right. So you've been focused on your finance, career. You may have actually lost a love of your life. And this might be you needing to give this apology where you were the one that hurt somebody because you're focused. But for a lot of you, I feel it was reversed. And this is the other person. We're going to take a look right now. You know, the 5 of Cups is crying over what we lost. We feel we lost something. We never actually lose something because we never actually have it. We never actually own somebody. We never own or have permanency. You guys never thought I'd say that, but that is true. We don't. Oh, we have the Prince of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. The Prince of Swords, somebody is coming in. They're coming in to tell you the truth. And you also have the Princess of Cups. You see, this is about apologies coming through. Somebody was focused in the wrong direction. Not necessarily wrong. That's probably an inappropriate word to use in this reading. But when I say they were focused on their finances, or you were, the love got the divide. Boom. What happened? I don't know. We were talking and then I just started working and we don't talk, right? But that's not always necessarily true. And if you reflect back, do your research, look at your messages, look at all of the communication that the 2 of you had between you, and you will know what I'm talking about. If you, I have somebody who sent me a message, and she's a guidance client. She's wonderful. She helps me do some things from time to time. And she sent me a message a month ago, and I haven't been able, we got cut off, and I haven't been able to get back to her. Mandy, that's you. So if you're listening, I haven't forgotten you. And she knows that because she knows how busy I am. Pride. This is all about pride. This is all about ego. Somebody just posted something. And when we come from a place of ego, it can damage. Ego is going to lead to this. Absolutely 100%. Whether it's you or them or both. Ego, pride. Feeling like you don't have to apologize. Feeling like we don't need to take accountability. Feeling like it doesn't matter if we hurt somebody. But I think that actually what's going to happen with this individual, this isn't a sincere apology getting ready to come in. It may be an offer that's attached to it, but I feel you may have been dealing with somebody who was in a relationship. So you focus on your finances. You worked on that project, like how I when we talk, and everybody's telling you to do this, right? I mean, in guidance. To focus your direction and focus on a project, you focus on the project, and when you do, if you get your breathing in alignment, you will be able to heal and overcome whatever you've been through and open up your heart chakra. Is it that simple? Yeah, it is that simple. Is it easy? No, it's so not easy because we're stuck. We feel stuck in this energy right here. And we can be stuck in this energy for a month or for an entire lifetime. It's up to us how long we stay stuck looking down at what we lost, feeling the lack of love, feeling sorry for ourselves. And I feel this is more them than you. But we all have those melancholy moments, right? Princess of Cups is... they're coming back. You two are going to reunite if you were apart. If they were married, they're not married anymore. They're not in a relationship. Whatever relationship they were in has been severed, and they're coming in with a sincere offer. Princess and the Page. The Princess and the Page. Success. Awesome. I love this card because this is talking about success in the financial area. So if you've been working on your finances and career, you've actually brought yourself to a place of feeling success, lack of love, and now you're on the road ready to start something new. You're going to get an opportunity coming into you. It may be from a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, an air sign, or a cup sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel also... some of you, it could be an Aries. I feel Aries may be in this reading as well. All right, I'm going to pull one more card for you guys. I'm going to pull one more card. Yeah. Good. I'm glad you feel and I didn't quite read it all, but it looked like you said you've been feeling, kind of going through this and feeling more victorious, and that's good. And that's what this card is saying. Okay, but we've got to let go of the pride. Captain Lovebug ate my card. He gets mad at me and he takes my card sometimes. And there's a couple that he bit. So you got a little love bug on your reading. So this is actually like feeling successful in you. That victory that you're talking about. And that's a beautiful energy to be in. You are a light worker, is what it says. You may have been working on setting up your own business, something maybe similar to mine, somebody else's. They could be. Regardless, you have the ability, and you know it, Leo. You know you can manifest this. And I don't worry about you. You are success, baby. You're on the road to exactly where you want to be. So I hope that helped you guys. Okay, let's move on to who's next. We're going to take a look at your next one. Yeah, I had a lot of building to do. It takes a lot of work. I've set up my online school for you guys. It's almost complete. I did a test run. Some worked, some didn't. And the next one will be so much better. Workshops. And if you are looking for a reading, gentlemen and ladies, this is the last call. I'll be cutting off my readings shortly in the next week. Right around the 19th or the 20th, kind of right around the moon is what I'm being guided to do. And I'm going to listen to whatever I'm guided to. I have a lot of sales up for you right now. This would be a great time to do it. If you'd like to subscribe through my website, that's where anybody subscribed through my actual website, you'll be notified when I'll be opening up readings first. And then if I have room, I will open it up to the YouTube and other social media. Wow, there's a lot of heavy energy in this one. Virgo, this is your reading, my beautiful Virgos, and you actually have yourself in this reading. The King of Pentacles represents the sign of Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. This Palo Santo, by the way. This is a really good way, and what I use it for those of you who don't know, that scent, with me, just one whiff, and I get right in there, and it can pick your vibes up that quick. All it takes is, it's not even a split second. It is so quick when we jump into energies. This is feeling really grounded in your own self. Now, the King of Pentacles is a person who worked very hard and very wise. They're very wise as well, but they put all their energy and effort into creating something that they feel is secure and stable. They like the finer side of life. They enjoy having the nice things around them. I don't mean they're obsessed with materialism. I mean that what you have around you in your surroundings You want it to be what you like, kind of like me. I want that chair. I don't want anything else. I don't want 7 chairs. I want that one chair, right? And that's a good thing to do because you know who you are and you know what you want. And I love that about the earth signs, okay? That's a really beautiful energy. But I don't believe it could be you. It may be them. One of you walked away from something that you had so much love, so much invested in. And that's what I mean with you, Virgo. You invest. If you're in love with somebody, you will put 110% into it. And if they walk away, that would devastate you. But I don't know that it was you that them that walked away. We're going to take a look. Somebody walked away. The cups are half up and half down. And that means there was still love there. So there may be an opportunity coming back around. You have children. Nothing like going and choking on life. So you have children involved in the mix. Now, this could be that you guys had children together. They may have had children. You may have been a little bit like, hey, I love you. This is a permanent grounded offer, but I'm walking away because I don't want a huge family. Or they wanted children, you don't. I don't think that really is what it is. I think for a lot of you, this is your inner child getting ready to blossom. And that's what's really going on in the world. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You also have the Prince of Pentacles flew out on the other side, and so did the Ace of Cups. But I'm feeling that you have inside of this reading, for those of you looking for specific zodiac signs, Capricorn and Cancer. It could be right on the cusp of Gemini rolling into Cancer. The Prince of Pentacles, well, that's that offer, that's that person, that's that opportunity that you've been waiting for. This is the apology, and it's a big, big apology. For a lot of you, you may have walked away from somebody because they didn't give back. They didn't want to offer you anything, maybe because you have children. And they say, yeah, and that broke your heart. But here's the one thing about the person that you're dealing with. They absolutely love you. They love your children and they love you. But they were being, look at the way he's standing. Okay, I don't want to do this. You know, they may have that really stubborn energy that's attached to them. So this is a person who has a lot of love for you, and I feel they are getting ready to share that with you. They may have recently shared that with you. Thank you so much, Elise. But no, I'm hearing a no. I heard a no. They did not share that with you. They may have said, I like you. They could have even said, I love you. But not, you could tell it wasn't full. It wasn't real. So you may have walked away going, yeah, that's not a real offer. It may have been a semi-offer. And I don't, if you guys want to share what your feeling of a semi-offer is, let me know. Post it on. I'd love to read it. This is going to take a lot of courage and strength if this is somebody you love. Okay? If there is a love in this person, and that's what this is saying, there is love still there, right? Walking away from somebody that we love, but we recognize we can't necessarily be with them. That is really hard. That is not an easy thing to do. So when we walk away, we still have that love attached to them. And we have to learn how to disconnect from that in a different way. It doesn't mean we let go of the love and we never talk to them. It means that we have to redirect our lives in a different manner. We can love somebody for the rest of our lives, but recognize that we can't be with them. And that's the twin flame journey. So with courage, this person is getting ready to come back. For some of you, like I said, this is a sincere offer. If this is somebody brand new, you walked away from this King of Pentacles, you got somebody brand new coming in. Now, they could be a little bit younger than you. There may be a slight age difference between the two of you, but I feel it's more about maturity on how to nurture and grow a relationship. They may be really into health and fitness and smart aleck. I heard that too. Like a little bit smart aleck, which you may actually like, Virgo, because you can be a little fun, you know, when it comes to the smartness and the sassiness, right? It's more like fun. It's more like the humor of life that I feel you're going to find with this new person. If this is a new person, you've got love coming in. I don't care who this is. This is the love. This is the love of your life. This is the love that is going to rise you up. This is tremendous healing and cleansing for those of you who did walk away. And as soon as you're done crying, bam, you're going to have a new opportunity coming in. One more of these. Yeah. You may have walked away because you felt like a failure, or they did. And that's not an easy thing to do. Again, you know, and when we feel like we're a failure, when we walk away from a relationship, and I'll read that in just a minute, that big message, I'll read them in a minute. But when we feel we failed a relationship, we can leave feeling so low and deep, and you feel it in your chest. You know what I'm talking about? That heaviness in your chest, like, oh God, it hurts. It's not the sharp shooting pains like from heartbreak, you know, like when you get married and they hurt you and you get that little, it feels like a little stab. This is different. This is in your entire chest, and it feels like something's sitting on your chest almost. You're confused about this situation right now because you don't have enough information. This person may have been very, very secretive about the way that they went about doing things. And like I said, for some of you, they may very well have been in the shadows, hidden in the background of your life, or you were hidden in the background of their life. Whatever it wasn't working, so somebody walked away. But by walking away is going to regain your courage and strength to bring in the right relationship for you, whether it's them or somebody different. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So I hope that helps. And if you guys like me, please share, subscribe, and thumbs up on these videos. Any thumbs down can knock it out of the loop. And that's not fair to me because you didn't like the reading that I did that day. You like me, but not the reading, and it knocks me out of the loop, which is going to knock me off of YouTube. We don't want that to happen. Half offer. Okay, so let me see what, I can't read it. It's PIXI3 Love 3, and it goes on and on. Half offer because he returned to tell me he loves me, but he couldn't apologize for what he put me through, not acknowledging his wrongs. So I decided to walk away for good, but I can still feel him. Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. And if it's a soul connection, you feel it deep in your chest, and that's a heavy, it almost feels like it takes your breath away, right? And it's going to be okay. Let yourself cleanse. Book one of my sessions while they still are available, and let's get you moving into this. All right, let's take a look at the next zodiac. Oh, my card flipped over. Take a look at the next zodiac sign. And we are looking at the sign of Libra. And you guys love Libra, don't you? Everybody loves Libras. Why do you love Libras? Libras are awesome, aren't you? You really are amazing individuals. You have this wonderful way of being able to talk to somebody. A Libra, healthy Libra, has a way of talking to somebody where you calm them down. You have a very calm demeanor. Most Libras do, I find. Very calm in the way they speak, and the way they move, and the way they act. Okay, that one flipped upside down. We'll see. All right, my dear, you have the Seven of Swords, Libra. You know, this is the liar, cheater, thief card. This is destined to be the card that has all the negative betrayal type energy to it. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So somebody may have actually lied to you, cheated on you, and you left. And that, I mean, that's what that says. I took my two swords and said, I'm out of here, right, Libra? And when we go forward, we walk away, we can feel good, but that independence can equally become a higher vibration. When you look back at what they did, look at the 7 things they did, no matter how many they did, actually. Look at this, what was done, and only take with you what is going to benefit you in your life. Every relationship we can pull a lesson from. This is what I want to do. This is what I don't want to do. I like this. I don't like this. There is always a lesson. If we walk away angry, we're not going to see the lesson. So let the lesson go and take from this actually what is going to benefit you and is going to throw you into this really high vibration. Now, some of you may have already done that. You might already be there. I'm being pulled to pull one of these. A little different, I know. I do them different. I do whatever I'm being pulled, drawn to do. Now, it said this in the beginning of the reading, and I think it was with Aries. Anything, any synchronicity, is anything around you, don't take it for granted, because numbers are going to pop up right now. I've got a lot of people coming to me. They're seeing orbs, but the orbs are really amazing of what we're seeing. And honesty. And when we are looking at honesty, which coincides with that, look at everything around you, the signs, the synchronicities, the feelings, the emotions, the ups and downs, the ebbs and flows, and these readings that you're seeing from a lot of us, where we're talking to you about the age of Piscean rolling into the age of Aquarius. So honesty is what brings us to the new level of us. Honesty is actually what brings us to this. Feeling free, feeling invigorated. The Nine of Pentacles is a person who is single, independent. You might be your own a consultant. You might be your own business owner, teacher, instructor. Regardless, whatever you're doing it on your own terms. And I love that about you, right? I love that about you, Libra. And I find that most Libras are usually very honest. We all have people we know that are corrupted. Absolutely. It doesn't matter what zodiac sign. But honesty is a big part of this lesson. Look for the honesty to bring you to your own true authenticity, your true self. They want you to rise up. So if you're dealing with a person, they're still in your life, are you able to fix it? Yeah, you are able to fix it through honesty. Being honest is not an easy thing, and it's not easy because the recipient is the one that people don't want to hear the truth. Aquarians are known to tell the truth, and there are a couple other zodiac signs that are like that as well. We don't like to lie, and it's rare that we do. I'm not saying there aren't any that do. We all do. We all do every now and then. But when we are looking at these type of individuals that are very honest, and they say, does this shirt look good on me? And they're like, no, it makes you look fat. And you're like, well, you didn't have to be so rude. Well, that's not being rude. I mean, maybe the word fat is, but being honest isn't being rude. That is a friend. That is the kind of person you want in your life. People who say, oh yeah, it looks good. No, you don't have a booger in your nose, and you walk out in public and you got a booger in your nose. They didn't tell you. That's not a friend. We have the Five of Swords. Whoever you were dealing with, oh my goodness, you might have been doing a lot of arguing. So by leaving this relationship or pulling away from this relationship, Libra, it's going to make you feel more independent, more alive. You're going to feel good again just by not being around them. And they're saying, whoever you're dealing with, it could be a Sagittarius, Virgo, a Pisces for some of you. The Five of Swords, this is arguing, fighting, combative energy. This is the two of you not getting along. And it takes time. Now, they could have been going through their own struggles. The Five of Swords can mean a multitude of different things. But it is about the thought process, because swords are about your mind. And the mind controls the environment around us. Our mind can make our computers malfunction. It can do all kinds of things. So you may have been dealing with somebody who's been going through a lot of mental struggles. I heard the word struggles. A lot of mental struggles, and it's going to be a little bit. And when people are dealing with mental and emotional challenges, and right now, 2020, that's very possible. It's possible in any year, but definitely in this year. They could be acting really defiant. You may have seen them as a liar, cheater, thief because of the arguing and everything that was going on. But you're actually being guided to look at this relationship from a totally different angle, Because there is something, new love, look at that, new love. And that's what I mean. Look at it from a different angle, because there is something that you need to pull forward out of this situation. Look back and pull the lesson of positive. Find the good in that, and it's going to set you free, and you got a brand new love coming in. And this is December 15th, and this is for a week time frame that I'm looking. It can be a month. I'm going to say a month, you know, but a week to a month for this particular reading. You have somebody brand new coming in, so be very, very patient and let go of the negative thinking. I'll give you a hint, Libra. If you want to create this, manifest this relationship, then you see the relationship in your mind. And instead of saying, I will never have love again, say, love is on the way. I believe love is on the way, and you believe it, and you watch what happens. Give gratitude and watch what happens. Is it that simple? Yes, it's that simple. If you guys like me, please subscribe to the channel and share and like and thumbs up. And I hope that helped. Oh, you've been seeing a lot of angel numbers. Very nice, Amy. I know they're everywhere. And I'm here to tell you, it doesn't matter what zodiac sign, there is nothing around you that is not synchronistic right now. A lot of you are seeing how your entire life is for right now. It's like, oh, I did that. I did that. Oh, and I do this. Oh my gosh, I learned all that in my life, and now this is what I do. It's really going to be amazing, the enlightenment that's going to come through over the next 30 days, and I'm talking 30 days. It will continue to grow. If you're not in the 30-day time frame, don't worry. You have time. You have time. There are different groups of people that I talk to. So when I'm talking to you and I say group, that's what I mean. And when I ask for guidance and assistance, I'm asking them to divide it into three groups. People new into the journey, people who've been in the journey, and people who are at the end of the journey or beyond the journey itself. So we're going to take a look at the next zodiac sign. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of pain associated with that reading. So whoever that is feeling that through this reading, you're feeling it in your solar plexus. Again, that's right underneath the rib cage. I can feel your energy right now. You want to cry. You're in a lot of pain, and it's actually in this part right here. It's in your heart chakra, but it kind of even feels this way. So it feels like maybe a pulled muscle. You want me to block you, or are you just going to get off? It's up to you. You don't need to be scared. Anyway, we're going to move on to the next sign. That was really weird. But welcome. I hope you're here for a reading. We're going to move on to the next sign. Who's the next sign? Thank you, Scorpio. Thank you so much. I get kind of goofy. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for helping me. I appreciate it very much. Wow, we got another 6 of Pentacles coming in here for you guys. And that's good because, again, this is about ebb and flow. And if you've heard any of the reading prior, we're doing the Piscean moving into Aquarian kind of thing. And we've been doing this for a long time, feeling the shifts. And you can feel the shifts through the people, through the actions of people, through the changes that have gone on in the environment itself. And that's how we know what's going on. This is equal reciprocity, back and forth, ebb and flow energy. And next to it, we have the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is a very charming individual. The King of Wands is a person who is very suave and charismatic. Usually, people feel, no matter what they, and this is a man or woman, no matter what they look like, people are very drawn to them because of their invisible energy, the charisma that comes out from this particular energy. It comes out from the lower part of them. It comes out from the sacral chakra. Literally, it does. So they exude this type of sensuality. I don't mean like they look like a hoe. I don't mean that. I'm talking about this wow. You guys know what I'm talking about. We've all met somebody where we go, wow. And I've only met a few, but when you do, it's like, wow. Some of you, this may actually be the person you fell in love with. This may be your partner. And you may still see your partner in this way. But if we're looking at love in the shadows, let's take a look at this one a little bit more, because the King of Wands, even though he's in the upright, which represents Leo, Aries, and Sag, but even though he's in the upright, which is a great, great energy to be in, because when they're in the reverse, they're very arrogant and they have all that negative. But this is a person who knows how to create a very exciting, very passionate relationship. The type of a relationship where you have something new coming in. There's no stagnancy. So, we've all met people or even been in our own relationships where it gets very stagnant, kind of boring. We do the same thing every day. We come home. Well, 2020 had to have changed that for some of you. Just saying. Now you guys are in the same house going, yeah, what are we going to do? If you have a King of Wands in your home, you have an ability to actually turn this around. Let's see how we're going to do this. So whoever you're dealing with, we have the Sun card. And the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is a lot of work, a lot of work. And this is hard energy, a lot of effort. And next to it is the Sun. This is about healing. This is about growth. This is about spiritual growth. This is about a person's inner child coming out. When I say inner child, the giggle laugh that you guys like that I have, that's the inner child that I'm talking about. Where a lot of us would look, some people would look at me and go, grow up. Well, they have the issue, not me. And that's what I'm talking about. This person or you, whoever you're dealing with, one of the two of you are getting ready to make a huge change because of the growth that's going on in them. So it's really amazing kind of energy, right? And this is about, it can't get much better than this. So with work, with a little bit of energy, with a little bit of effort, with a little bit of inner laughter, I heard soul child. I don't know why. I don't think I've ever heard that. I'm hearing a lot of new words coming in from my guides and angels that help me with you. And they are here with me now. Archangel I look that way because they are on this side. Archangel Michael isn't here, but the others are. Yeah, I have about 6 of them around me right now. This is about them being there to help you and your partner really heal this situation and grow into a brand new trajectory in life, in your life. So it goes back to that meaning that I said just a moment ago, where you've been together for a long time and it's really boring, kind of stagnant, same thing every day. You're going to have something hubba getting ready to come through for you guys. Why? Because we got the Queen of Wands here. And if this is you, wow, retreat. And that's what I mean. So if you guys have been working really hard, you've been working on trying to heal your relationship, on trying to get your life changed to follow the world as it changes and goes on to a different kind of lifestyle. When we have the ebb and flow in our life, when we allow the universe to bring things in and go with it, knowing as we're tapped inside whether it's right for us or not, you're going to know whatever you're doing. This is a person who really is trying or will be trying to work on the relationship. I feel you two are together. I don't feel that you are apart. Was there another person? I do feel there was another person. They may have even had a little love child, honestly. Oh, you might have heard Cappy Love Bug. He's sleeping. I woke him up really early at 10:30, and so he's tired. And when I say 10:30, I mean 10:30 last night, not a.m. I have never slept in that late. I don't think ever in my life. Excuse me, that comes from somebody in this reading right here, somebody I'm connected to in this reading This is your reading. And they may have had a child with another person because that's where I'm feeling the energy coming in from, loves. So if that's the case, you have an opportunity to actually fix this if you choose to, but it is going to be up to you. This person's going to be more than willing to work on this relationship. And I do believe, and I do feel with all my heart and soul, that they love you with all their heart and soul. Now, they may have had the child before, they may have had a relationship before you met, and it kind of carried into yours. But for a lot of you, maybe not. Now, you have the card of take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. And that's just a repeat of what I just said. So for me to stand up here, I could do this readings without the cards, but you guys like cards, and I love that the cards match the messages that I give. Because as you reflect on this and you look at what you gave, what they gave, how the two of you work and mesh together, because for a lot of you, I do feel this is a relationship you're currently in, whether you are separated or not, you may be separated. It has a beautiful potential to rejuvenate itself into something brand new, but you need to pull back, the two of you. If you have children around you, you're going to have to put your child in the other room or have to do something with your child. Maybe set it up to where the two of you have your time and you create special romantic, I'm talking romantic, passionate, sensual, beautiful. This is a person who could actually, and if this is you, this is an idea, if you like it. If you had a fireplace, put the kids to bed, tuck them in, and you create a little love haven right in front of the fireplace right there. And you start doing things like that. And you spend a couple of hours just talking. You don't touch, just talk. Wow, can you imagine that uplifting feeling you're going to get? It's really going to help you bring this relationship to a whole new level. So I hope that helped you guys. And now we are going to move on. Hello, Sweden. It's so nice to have you here. Oh, no, loneliness, the heart, the passion. Okay, you guys, you do feel a pulled muscle. That could have been you. That could have been your reading that I was doing. You might want to go back after I'm done doing this live and take a listen to that and see. It may be actually very beneficial for you in your life. So we're going to move on to the next zodiac sign, which is Sagittarius. Thank you so much. I would love to talk to you after the reading if you're available, or send me an email. PixI3, would you please send me an email? I have I would like to ask a question to you. So we're going to start off your reading. I don't know why, but we're starting it off with this deck. That's the one I'm being guided to take. Hello, Lulu. My mom had a dog that was named that, and I love that name. I love that dog. I love that name. All right, we have a Captain Lovebug card right here, and it's called Purpose. He chewed it. He loves me so much. He does not like me doing my work because he's a very selfish little pup. But purpose is all about exactly what it says. I know what I'm here to do. So Sagittarius, there may be something you need to do that you have not done yet. But I feel you're going to figure out what that is over the next 3-4 weeks. I see 3-4, and it is 3-4 weeks. Not months, it's weeks. All right, let's go ahead and pull your cards. I don't know why I needed to give that message. I know, I didn't mean it Lulu, I did not mean that in any negative way. It was just really funny. So I'm glad you guys thought that was cute. Okay, Sagittarius, we have the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, an air sign energy. Air is all about thoughts. It's all about communication. It's about the throat chakra. And right here, right now, this is where it hurts. Right here, it's tight. And it hurts right there. So whoever you're dealing with, it could be them, but I feel it's actually you, Libra. And what that would indicate to me is that you have something to say. You have a message to send, Sag, whoever you're supposed to send a message to, you need to make sure that you're doing it's going to make you feel like a brand new person, like literally. And that could very well be forgiveness, but we're going to see as the cards go along. This may very well be you waiting for or receiving, and we're going to continue. But the Six of Wands is really feeling absolutely victorious. It's being able to be your true self no matter who you are in front of. And that is the biggest sense of freedom you could ever feel, right? Is being able to be you. And that's what you want to be. So this information coming in, this message coming in is really going to throw you into a catapult. I hear catapult you into this beautiful feeling of joy in a whole different new vibration inside of you, inside of your life. And for some of you, this could be a brand new offer coming in, but we're going to see. We have the Four of Swords on the opposing side. The Four of Swords is healing. That's meditation. It's taking a break. It's taking a rest. It's taking a little vacay like I need to do. And we have the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is putting yourself into balance. So through the meditation, through prayer, through grounding yourself, through reprogramming your thoughts and the way you see your own self and increasing your own self-value, do the research on that, because this card is about research. Actually, some of you might be spying on this person. They could be spying on you, seeing how they're doing in their life, and they're doing quite well. I think they're spying on you. Whoever you're dealing with, they were going through their own heartbreak, and they had to heal over the heartbreak. So we can't be with anybody, and that's that old rule of thumb: don't date somebody for at least a year after they break up. And a lot of us are like, but I want to date now because I just broke up. And that's the worst time in the world to go, because whoever you date, all you're going to do is talk about your ex. I went out on a date with a guy the whole hour and a half. All he did was talk about his, it was on the phone, excuse me. All he did was talk about his exes on the telephone. And I kept trying to get in. He's like, wait, one more. Now, I had allotted that time. There was a reason for being on that long. But in the end, I said, look, I got to go, dude. And he said, wait. You didn't tell me all about your exes. And I was like, I don't want to. I want you to know about me, not my ex, right? So you want to make sure that you take that time. Whoever you're dealing with, you want to make sure they've had that time too. So if they just broke up with somebody, you want to let them heal. Now, some people can heal before they ever leave a relationship. They actually can. But you're going to feel that energy right up front. You're going to know who you're dealing with. And the Six of Swords is moving out of the Five of Swords. Look, there's no five in between, right? So they go from healing right into victory, and this is right underneath. This is about balance and victory in a relationship that I feel you are actually going to be enthralled. And it's like emotional seduction, but not in a negative way. So they're very good with the way they speak, and that would coincide with this air energy, by the way. It's a brand new love. It's a brand new love. Now, some of you, this is recreating the love that you have. It could very well be if you're with a partner right now. My readings are not just single or couples. It's rare that I do that. I intermingle them for a reason, because we can be in a relationship and feel single, right? So this is for everyone. It doesn't matter where you're at in your life. It matters if it sounds like you're reading. New love. A person that comes in and like I said, they kind of like, they enthrall you. They captivate you. You might be watching them on social media. You like this person. And when you're around this person, or let's rephrase that, when you speak to this person, you could just listen to them for hours and hours. You guys have all met one of those kind of people. You can listen to them for hours and hours, because the information that comes out, it just hits home, right? It just gets you every time. It's like, that makes sense. Wow. And you're just captivated by this individual. They've been going through a healing process, and right now they're coming into a place of feeling balanced and grounded. And now, if you didn't like listening to them before, now you're going to love it, because this is going to turn into something brand new. They've gone through the healing process. They're ready to move forward. And I think you are going to as well. So this is moving into something new. Now, I do feel this, for those of you looking for zodiac signs, specific, like I said, it was Aries, Libra, Gemini, and Aqua. But I also feel there's Pisces in this, and there is Taurus and Scorpio attached to this reading somehow, some way. Sun, moon, or rising. We got the card of grief for you. And the card of grief is going through exactly what I said. All of the stages of grief. So that general rule of thumb of a year, that's what we're doing. We're letting go of the old. We have to go through the stages of grief in order to let go of the situation. And now we can start new. And we don't call Jane Johnny or Johnny Jane. We don't mix people's names up because we've healed the situation. And that's what you're dealing with. Whoever it was had to go through their own grieving process. Whatever relationship they came out of, they needed to regain their sense of, I'm hearing touch for some reason, their sense of touch and their sense of balance. And I feel the touch is more like an emotional touch within themselves, not the touch of physical. This is being in touch with their own progress, I heard. So they're gonna let you know, hey baby, I am done healing. I am ready. Let's do blah blah blah. For some of you, it's brand new. You've been going through this, and you're getting ready to meet a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Okay, somebody who really has that air energy. Remember, I said you have something here, something you need to speak and talk about. Well, you're going to have an opportunity. And some of you, this could very well be a divorce with these two cards. You know, you got the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. This is the divorce decree being dropped off, some type of document coming in. But for most of you, no. I mean, we can go into, I could give you 20 different scenarios on these 4 cards alone. But this is actually about something brand new coming in right after you're done meditating. And I'm going to pull you an angel card on this side over here. Oh, you guys got Daniel, the angel of marriage. And there you go. You see, when we do the research, you're watching them. When you heal, when they heal, now our heart is ready to open up and become vulnerable again. And when we're hurt, it's the 4 of Pentacles. We don't want to open up our heart. And that's what is going on the 21st, where we are working to have everybody raise their vibration so that it opens up the heart chakra. And that's going to actually change things in the world. Just as I can do these readings for you, we can literally, through our minds, change the outcome of the world, at least to a certain point. Some people believe all the way, some no. Everybody believes different. I see it. We can do this. I've seen miracles, and I've seen things that a lot of you have seen too, but I didn't deny them. So I know it's real. You guys are going to meet somebody brand new. This is a new love, and it's going to lead right into marriage. This, for some of you, this is the relationship that you've been waiting for your entire life. So the healing, the rest, the information, doing the research, severing ties with somebody. If we still have ties with somebody, we can't move forward. And that's why a lot of narcissistic, earmuffs, narcissistic, they do not like to get divorced, and they will put you through freaking hell to allow you freedom, because they know you're going to be happy and they don't want you happy. It is absolute form of power with that type of an individual. So I do hope that helps, and please subscribe to the channel. And if you guys are looking for readings, now's the time to do it, because I'm going to be closing my readings as we roll into the beginning of the year. I'm being guided to close it right around the 20th. And I don't know if I'll be thank you so much. You too. And I don't know when I'll be bringing them back. Thank you, Lulu. So, yeah. Right now, we're going to move on to the zodiac sign of Capricorn. I remembered on my own. So we're moving on to Capricorn. Now, Capricorn, I'm going to start your reading off with a love message. I feel a lot of Capricorns have withdrawn. I feel like a lot of the zodiac sign overall, like if you have it in your energy field anywhere, like a lot of withdrawing. Like Capricorn sign may be really feeling the impact of the changes around us. And the changes around us are changing us inside. And it's actually going to be for the better for a lot of us. I mean, 2021 can be an absolutely amazing year. Thank you so much, Natalie. We have trust. Trust the situation. Trust that the withdrawal that you've been doing, withdrawing from people, you've probably been going through your own healing process, like I was talking about if you just heard the reading before. And make sure you check out your moon and rising, sun, moon, rising sign. And if we're looking at love, you also want to check out your Venus sign. For those of you, if you don't know, I am an Aquarius sun, I'm an Aries rising, Pisces moon, and a Sagittarius Venus. That's me. So Capricorn, we have the 5 of Pentacles, and this is what I'm talking about, feeling lack. You also have the 3 of Wands next to it, planting the seeds and waiting for them to come in. This would be that withdrawal. You felt rejected, unwanted, you withdrew yourself and you started planting seeds in your life. Whatever you've been doing, they're saying trust the process, because this is going to be an incredible reading, and whoever this reading is for is online right now. One of you guys, this is your reading. So with this, you have this incredible opportunity getting ready to come through, but I also feel you have some emotional, a little bit more crying to do. Don't worry about that, because the moon cycle is going to make you cry even if you don't want to cry. You guys are going to start crying over the next, you're going to see a lot of people coming out of the anger, but they're going to be more solemn. You know what I mean? Instead of anger, there's going to, because they're trying to hold back the tears. And never ever, let me tell you, and this isn't for gentlemen, okay? This is only for ladies. Never listen to the certain songs that make you cry where you're putting your makeup on, okay? Because it doesn't work, and then you have to do it all over again. So if you're going to cry, make sure that you let it out. A lot of us felt like crying. We feel that energy when the moons are shifting. Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm very glad you are here. I'm so happy. Please subscribe and thumbs up, and let's check out your sign if I haven't gotten to it. And if I have, it won't be too much longer. Now, we have on the opposing energy the Queen of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. So this is the divide. This is two people being separated. This is the withdrawal that I'm talking about. It can be withdrawing because there was the blockage between you, and it may have been based on, I can't be with somebody like that. And a lot of people are like that. I actually, recently somebody said that they couldn't be with somebody because of the age difference. They just can't. They just can't do it. That's somebody they love, and they will literally go through the next decade of their life torturing themselves because that's the love of their life. That's their person. And because they're so stuck on the age, they're going to miss this lovely opportunity. And it's their choice. We all have choices in life. But you have to make sure that when you do that, you really look at why you're pulling away. Because if you look at this card a little, and I love these cards, I do, and this is not my deck, I have my own decks, but this is a person who isn't really noticing the one in front of them. Maybe being too judgmental of you. They may have judged you incorrectly, but... And it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It could be. But this is a person who has an open heart. This is a person who may have gone through removing the blockages, and they're going through their emotional cleanse. And when they're done, they're going to be the Queen of Cups. Man or woman, the Queen of Cups knows how to build a beautiful, loving relationship. This is a person you will know they love you. You will not question. You will trust it. 110%. That this person loves you regardless of what the difference is, regardless of the time that you've been separated. Yeah. And for those of you, if you're waiting for this person, I don't mean waiting, although this card depicts waiting, and that is the message of the card. You've planted seeds, you're cleansing, you're working on getting yourself grounded and centered so that you can feel ebb and flow within your body. Focus on you, and that will pull you right through this, okay? Focus on you, not them. What's going on? If you look at these cards, I just glanced down and went, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. You're feeling a lack, and you are looking out for them. Where'd they go? They broke my heart. I want them back. You love them. They loved you too, but there was a difference between the two. This is a soulmate twin flame dynamic. Absolutely, people, twin flames, trying to figure out how to come back together, and that's not an easy thing to do. The twin flame, the true twin flame journey, where it's going to be a healthy relationship, where real boundaries have been set, where this one is the Empress standing on her own, and this one is the Emperor standing on his own, and together they're like what people call the power couple, because they can work together, they can mesh and flow. They have their own personality and characteristic traits and authenticity on each side, but they can mesh, right? That's what I feel this relationship is. You withdrew, you pulled back, you focused on a project, you did the right thing. Don't hold on to the feeling of lack because they haven't come back. Time is only in our world. It's not really in the universal energies. It's not like here. We don't wear a watch when we float in space, right? This is like, just keep moving forward. They're going to come back around. So do not fear that they aren't coming. And that's what I'm picking up on. This is fear, lack. Feel like they don't love me enough, they're not going to come back. And some people say, Lorianne, you told me 2 years ago they were going to come back. Right? But it depends on you and your journey and how far you've gone in your journey. Did you clear everything out? I just went through my own clearing out of another issue that I didn't even know I had until it hit me, and I went, oh geez, here I go again, right? We we have to cleanse everything. So if you've been hurt like the Queen of Swords depicts being hurt in every possible way, and that is an Aquarius like me. And they've been lied to, cheated on. They're the ones people stomp on. They take their money, they screw them over and laugh and giggle. But let me tell you something, the Queen of Swords always wins in the end. When they stand in their true, authentic self, they're going to succeed and they will surpass this. So do not fear what isn't here yet, because fear is going to make it be like this forever. You want to let that go, and you want to focus on this. Focus on you, baby, because this is going to be a beautiful reconciliation. It's actually a reconciliation. This isn't the person that hurt you. So if this is your sign and you're like, I hate that person, this isn't that person. You love this person. This was real. They didn't devastate you. They didn't hurt you tremendously to the point where they flipped you over financially or anything like that. They had to part ways because of this, because they couldn't understand or handle the differences between the two of you, but they are getting ready to come back around. Okay, I hope that helps you. Oh, thank you for joining. I'm so glad you're here, Kathy. Hi, Kathy. How are you? You're very welcome, LM. Yes, St. Michael. I actually have the cutest little thing that I made for you guys, and you're gonna and that'll be your little thingies. You know, the little, what are those guys? Emojis. The little laughy things with that. Okay. Yeah, Brenda, good. So I like that you guys are writing this. This is very good. Writing it out is going to help you tremendously. So we are going to move on now to the sign of Aquarius, right? Oh, thank you so much. Aquas. I'm a fellow Aqua. I don't know about you, Aqua, but I know for me personally, I know a lot of the Aquarians that I've dealt with have really gone through a lot. It's not necessarily negative, but it's been very impactful on the way that we are moving forward in life. You may have been going through your own cleansing, going up, going back, going up, all of that. But if I feel for a lot of you Aquas, you've been very focused on your work, on making transitional moves, career moves, physical house moves, something like that, trying to create stability under you as we roll into 2021. And I feel you've been doing that pretty much for the entire year, even in 2019. Some of you, it's been since 18, but definitely 19 and forward. Okay. Now you got two cards that came out for you, Aqua, and the first one is give your relationship a chance. So if you are with somebody, they're saying give the relationship a chance because something may have changed, but we're going to pull the cards out. A little reversed, I know. Hi, Natalie. And with this, you're very welcome. You have religious factors. That's the spiritual connection between the two of you. You may be estranged from somebody. You may have been apart from them while you've been focusing since 2018-19 on your life. And it doesn't mean you even suspected that this was going to take place in 2020. Because I feel with you, Aqua, you were working so hard, you might have even missed that on the timing. Not necessarily that I wasn't coming, on the timing, right? But it has everything to do with the shift that's taking place right now. And you are a big, bad, big person in this shift. So whatever you've been working on, Aqua, it's been worth it, has been worth it 110%, and you know it. But now there's a part of you going, okay, I'm kind of feeling good, all right? You may still have work to do. I'm kind of feeling good. So let's take a look at love in the shadows and let's see what's going on for you. We have the Seven of Cups that just flew out for you, Aquarius, and right next to it we have the Magician. You guys have the ability to actually create and manifest what you want. Nobody knows better than we do, right? We're Aquarius and we're moving into our prime time in the universal energies. And this is being confused, a lot of opportunities in front of you. This is you having a lot on your plate. Oh my gosh, that's what I'm talking about. You've been so busy. And again, I'm seeing 18, 19 all the way into now. Working, or maybe it's my reading. Work, right? Where you didn't have time for love. And it could have everything to do with your spiritual path, what you were working on, what you knew you were called to do. And right now you have an opportunity, 2016, exactly. Some of us have been doing this most of our lives. It's like we never got the right relationship. But you see, we as Aquarians, we have this, the Queen of Swords. That's who we are, is the Queen of Swords. I was looking down to see if she came out. The Queen of Swords is a person who knows how to go through all of these things and can transmute them and turn them into something good. But that doesn't mean that we don't go through the pain and the suffering along the way. We have to go through the cleansing, the healing, and then turn around and look at that new love that's getting ready to come into your life. And this is going to be a new love. It is a new love for you. I feel for a lot of you Aquas, a lot of the older people that you've dealt with, it's like, I love you and I accept your apology. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not there. That I want new. I want somebody who can make magic with me, not against me, right? That's what Aquas are looking for. So if you are still going through the cleansing, and most of us are, like I said, as these planets shift, you're going to feel this deep, one of you guys on here, this is your reading. You're going through a lot of crying. There's an Aqua on here who is feeling a lot of pain and intensity inside of you. Now, the reason I make that sound, for those of you who don't know, when I work with you, I transmute, the energy goes back and forth. It goes from me to you, right? When you leave my readings, you feel a lot better. Very few people don't. Those usually are the ones I give a refund to. I call the reading and say, I'm done. I'm not going to give you your reading. But when you leave my readings, my guidance, you usually feel a little bit of uplift because I help you with that. We got the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands, heavy competition around you. You may have been involved in a lot of relationships where there was always somebody in the background, in the shadows. Maybe you drew in a lot of cheaters. I know. So you took your sword and went kabam, kabam, baby, you're out of here. So with the Five of Wands, this can be quarreling between you and other people. But I feel this is somebody that you actually know, and it doesn't mean you were in a relationship. So when I say a new relationship, this would fall into that category. Somebody you knew that you may have gone on one date or talked to, but didn't date them. You were never in a relationship with them. So when they come back around, they're saying it's a really good opportunity for you. They're going to come in with an apology. Now, here's the thing. When you're looking at this, okay, this is somebody you quarreled with, somebody you may have arguments with. I feel whoever you were dealing with was a little bit immature, and this is somebody you actually have love, and they love you as well. So with this beautiful energy, which represents the cups, is all about love. This is a sincere apology, but when you look at his face, he's like a little head, right? And he's like a little stinker. I feel the person you were dealing with used to start quarrels. They could have been the type of energy where you had a conversation and it started to turn into like a debate, and all of a sudden, bam, they slammed you down. And it's like, what'd you just do? And they're like, I want to win the war, man. I want to win this. And you're like, what? You've been through it. You know what I'm talking about. When you're dealing with somebody who has narcissistic characteristic traits, it doesn't mean they're a true narcissist, but society, a lot of us in society do. All of us have it in us. We have light and dark in us. We have to fight to release the darkness. And we have to stay away from people who are in the darkness because they'll pull us backwards. That's why we're good with the sword. And that's why we're really good at what we do in the spiritual sense. But with this beautiful Prince of Cups, although he's not very cute here, he's a little stinker, but there is something very, it's like raw magnetism about this person. Now, there could be an age gap for some of you, although I really don't feel that, but there is definitely something there that is between the two of you, indicating the soulmate connection. Definitely a twin flame reunion. And this isn't really about a twin flame. You fit this in how you want to do it. I will do twin flame readings separate. But this is about this person coming in, and they may have used some emotional manipulation. They may have actually hurt you. And I honestly feel, even though they are a little stinker right there, I don't think they knew what they were doing fully. Now we have the card of indecision. You might be a little bit indecisive if they return, whether you want them to be the one to make magic with. Like I said, most Aquarians are looking for new. Remember, this is a person you did not date. You were not in a relationship, but you felt it. You felt the connection. You felt the raw magnetism. There was some type of a connection between you, but it was on an electrical level, energetic level. It was like sparks that flew, and I have a feeling people around you may have actually noticed that as well. Wrong deck. All right, I'm going to pull for you, Aquas, another card. You can literally turn yourself into, say, if you were dealing with a situation like this, cry it out. Aquarians are very tough. We use the logic. Now we are ooey and gooey inside. We get our feelings hurt super easy. I mean, literally, a lot of us do. But it's because we know how to speak without our emotions. We can tell somebody the truth, and in order to tell them the truth, we can't cry. We can't go, oh, I feel so bad for you. I can't tell you, you know, that dress doesn't look good on you, or those pants are high. You know, I don't like when men wear high, the floods. I have never liked that. It always looked like that didn't look right. You know, it's like you're missing half your pants there, dude. But there's this part of us where we're made to speak the truth. You need to talk. Whatever's going on in this, whoever is coming in with an apology to you, and I don't feel you were in an official relationship, but this is somebody where the interest was mutual, but not necessarily move forward. You have the card to take action on this. You have the card of give your relationship a chance. You have the card of the spiritual, the differences, the polar opposite dynamic. This is a twin flame journey right here. So this is somebody who triggered you into your journey, into your actual journey, and you might be a little bit indecisive. Now, some of you, it could actually be a Libra. Between the next 5 to 6 weeks, 5-6 weeks, you're going to be absolutely 100% done with this. You're going to be turned around and looking at those two right there. Because this is a new offer. You may have been in another relationship or still crying over that one. And I don't mean crying tears. I mean inside. We feel it inside. And inside it hurts. And it hurts, and it comes out our tonality. It comes out of our pores. You know what I mean? It's there, and people can feel it. You're gonna, I feel you're like literally gonna release some of this stuff, Aquas, and it's absolutely lovely because it's about time. And once you do this, you are going to be the Queen of Swords, moving right into the Empress. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. I'm gonna pull one more card for you. Coming out of the heartbreak. And that's what I'm talking about. 3 of Swords is having your heart broken. This person hurt you. You, again, were probably hurt by a multitude of different people. This is on a romantic level. But when it's upside down, in my readings, in this message right now, they're saying you are coming out of that pain. Whoever hurt you, whether it was 30 years ago or 30 months ago, this is your person. You knew it then, and you're going to know it again. So the reason of indecisive is it's going to bypass, because you know how to read them now in a different way. I don't mean read them like me. I mean read the way they talk. You're going to know if you can trust them. So I hope that helps, Aquas. And please remember, I am getting ready to close all my readings. I don't know when I'm opening up. I'm switching to group workshops. So now is a great time to do it, especially because we're on holiday. And if you are interested in the future, I'll be sending them out through subscription through my website, AscendingSoulsJourney.com. So we're going to move on to the sign of Pisces. Is this for a certain person or all, Aquas? I'm not doing specific people readings today. This is a general reading on YouTube. Thanks you. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. So Angie said thank you because of the crying, because a lot, you know, it is really hard. And let me explain something to all of you who are still watching. When you go through this journey, you're going to have emotional ups and downs. You're going to have uncontrollable crying. It's like, oh my God, why am I crying? You don't even know why you're crying. I have no idea why I'm crying. And 2 hours later, you're going to be singing and dancing again. You're going to be creating. You're going to be making the magic. So yeah, the crying is so important. It is so important in our life, but we live in a society that focuses on the negative. So if we focus on the negative, don't cry. That's a baby thing to do. And I used to do that to my kids because my family did that to me, and I didn't realize I was doing it wrong. Now I know better. So cry, 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 cry. And now let's take a look at the sign of Pisces. I have a Pisces moon, and I have to say right now, My moon, my heart, all of this is very high right now. And I'm wondering if you Pisces, all of you beautiful Pisces, are doing the same thing. So let's take a look at your energy right now. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I've been, if you didn't hear me before, the last 4 or 5 days, we've been kind of doing like a roller coaster kind of thing with the vibrations that are going on from the planet shifting. So Pisces, you have the Chariot and you also have the Ace of Pentacles. You're in a place right now where you can move forward. I feel a lot of you may have been focused on your money a little bit, your career, maybe your education. But you most definitely have something coming in that's going to be very, it's going to make you feel like, oh, okay, now I can create magic. You know what I'm saying? So if we're focused on the lack of the money coming out of our life, it will make the lack increase. So while the money's focusing, while the money is feeling the lack, you need to focus in a high vibration, and you're going to pull it this way. And that's what you guys need to do, and that's what they're saying, Pisces. It's time for you to move forward. If you've been stuck in this mental thought process of a twin flame journey, of a soulmate connection, of a partner that you've been with, you may have been involved with a person who I feel was already attached to another individual, a person who I feel they live far away from you as well. They could have left and started a new job, whatever, it doesn't matter. I feel they actually had another person. So you could have been really in this place of feeling it in your heart chakra. You were in love with this person, Pisces. And for Pisces, we don't fall in love very easily, right? A Pisces, they are in love with love. So when they give their heart, they give their heart just like an Aquarius does as well. When you give your heart, that is a 100% offer, and you've got a brand new opportunity coming in. And we're going to see if this is a possible, I feel it's a reconciliation. Ugh. Yeah, I grunted. I'll have reconciliation for some of you that you've already met this person, and that's what I'm talking about. And for others of you, this is somebody you can already feel their energy, and you might be feeling the intensity. So like when I do these readings and I tell you I'm talking in, I know it's somebody in this reading and I can feel it in my chest. That's because of what I'm doing. Because I'm not emotionally attached to these readings at all. It does not fit me at all. I have to go back and look, and then I'll go, oh, that was me. I don't know. But the point is, I feel some of you have really been through a lot when it comes to the heart chakra. Forgiveness and learning. And this card's been coming out a lot. It's a repetitive card, and it doesn't surprise me because of what's going on in the world. Forgiving and learning, this person's going to come around. They are going to give you, or you are going to give them, a sincere apology. Now, when a Pisces apologizes, it's real. Look in their eyes. If you're dealing with somebody because they hurt you, they hurt your heart, and you're all about heart. That's who you are. You're all about heart. You're ooey and gooey all inside. There's a person who kept you stuck and trapped. They were stuck and trapped in a relationship, and they couldn't get out of it, and that broke your heart. They love you. Oh my goodness, do they love you so, so, so much. And this is a person that they may have picked another person over you. And that's a hard place to be in when you both are in love and they say, well, I choose this one. It's like, well, why not me? Why didn't you pick me? And they don't tell you. You're going to hear, you're going to find out, you're going to understand why they didn't pick you. And I don't think it has anything to do with them loving that person at all. I think it had something to do with children or family, because I see a grouping around them. Could even be their people, their social friends that they interact with in life. But for a lot of you, you are getting ready to come back together with this person. They will contact you, right? Unless you need to contact them, because of the growth that's taken place in their side, the growth on yours. But for some reason, I feel that they were stuck and trapped. That could have been through a contract, some type of an agreement, a business arrangement. We don't know, but you will if this is your reading. Whatever they were stuck and trapped in, they might have just been like, you know, love sucks. And it's like, but you're so great, but love sucks, so I don't want it. And they left. I don't feel it was devastating. I don't feel they just shredded you. The pain, the intensity is from the love that you had for them. It's because they picked somebody over you, Pisces. And it's not that you wish them any harm. It's just like, I wanted to win this time. I wanted to be the winner. And I feel this time you are going to be the winner, Pisces. This is going to be a huge, profound opportunity coming in where this person has been stuck. Now, I feel it's not going to take place for a while, okay? They're still trying to get out of that. But this is somebody you wanted to marry. This is somebody who is going to ask you to marry them. This is somebody you were supposed to be with, and you knew it, and they knew it. And I've said that in a couple different readings throughout this. What have I been on, like over an hour? I feel, check your moon and rising sign and check theirs. And I bet you, a lot of you, you're going to see that this may be, if this is your story, it may be the outcome that you've been wanting. Because the card of forgiveness and learning came out, this is all about healing the emotions and cleansing the heart and the soul. This person had to cleanse their thoughts. They had negative thinking. They may, but I feel for a lot of you, they were stuck in a relationship, period. And they couldn't get out. Who's behind the door? I don't have a door. I don't know what you're talking about. And then we have this card. This is the offer. This is the apology. And that's why I needed to pull another card for you, because this is your time to come back around, and you are going to know it. It's going to be beautiful. Trust your gut on this, Pisces. So you guys, I am so happy to have done this. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no door behind me. Unless I said it in the reading, I don't remember. Oh, you are so welcome. I appreciate you being here. Saggy Sun here, Pisces Moon, Cappy Rising Venus. There you go. I hope that helps. I do. All right, you guys, please remember, subscribe to the channel. I actually am asking you to help me so I can continue to help you by subscribing to my channel, by thumbs up and not down, by sharing these videos and joining me on my social medias. Help me grow. And the biggest thing I need from you, from all, is if you've had services with me, to give me an actual recommendation on Google. So help me continue to help you, and together we're going to go through this as a group, not alone. You are never alone. Have a wonderful week, and thank you for watching. Much love.